Today I'm going to take you on a quick trip down the Danube River on a cruise that I did with AMA Waterways. Here's the itinerary that I did. It's the legendary Danube, and it starts in Nuremberg, but most people do the 3-night add-on in Prague before, and you can see the countries that it passes through and ends up in the beautiful city of Budapest. Here is a great shot of the AMA Dolce cruising down the river, and the friendly staff and crew were ready to greet us as we came on board. Here is a shot of my cabin. It's a standard French balcony cabin. This is before I made a mess of it, of course. Each cabin has complimentary bathrobes, internet, Wi-Fi, and right behind the chair there's a little fridge with some bottled water in there. The bathrooms are beautiful. The shower was one of the best showers that I've ever had. For those of you wondering what a French balcony is, here's a shot of it from the outside. You can see it's not really a balcony, but when you have the sliding glass doors open from the inside, it gives you the illusion that you have a full one. And then you can see from the picture below, those are the lower categories with the fixed windows. And here's a view of the fixed window cabins from the inside. This is the staircase that goes down to the categories with the fixed windows. But they also have an elevator that goes up and down if you have a hard time navigating the stairs. They also have some very limited single category cabins on board. And then of course the suites are just that much more spacious. Plus the bathrooms have a full bathtub in them. The food on board was amazing, and here's a sample of the breakfast buffet of fresh buns that they baked every day. You could also help yourself to fruit, cereal, and all kinds of other choices. Or you could have them make you a cook-to-order breakfast. Waffles, scrambled eggs, omelets. The food presentation was also amazing. Here's one of my meals that was very colorful. And although this salad didn't come out too well in a picture, it was scrumptious. Getting off the ship is easy. No long lines for disembarkation. You can see here it's just a very short gangplank to get off onto the pier. As you're off on your walking tours, these are some of just the amazing architecture that you'll see along the way. I was fortunate enough to go on the Audi tour. We weren't allowed to take any pictures inside, but it was very, very impressive. And of course you get to sit in all the Audis in the showroom after the tour is done. Here's a great shot of the collapsible captain's area. Of course it will lower down when we're going under bridges. The best part of river cruising is the friendly staff and crew. And of course the captain here was more than happy to have us come up and take a tour of his area. When I was there taking my tour through, we were lucky enough to be just coming up to one of the locks and going through it. I found it fascinating when we were going through these locks, and it's amazing when they build these ships to just fit through these locks. Not much room to spare on either side. Here's a picture from inside the cabin on how close the lock is. You can see by my hand there, I'm just touching it. When the ship crossed over the Continental Divide, they broke out the blue champagne and we all celebrated. It was lots of fun. They bring local entertainers on board from the area. Plus we had an amazing night at a concert in Vienna. The performance was riveting. Here's a shot of everybody up on the top deck taking pictures of the beautiful scenery going by. The wonderful color contrasts of the buildings. It was hard not to stay out there all day and take pictures. Here's one of the most photographed buildings as we come into Budapest. You can see the docks in the picture there, so when the ship is finally up against there, you're right close to everything. Here's a shot of the beautiful bridge that separates Buda and Pest. I was very fortunate to have met and traveled with the wonderful Christine Karst, who is a co-owner of AMA Waterways. And I had to end with this very creative towel animal left by our great cabin steward. Well, thanks for traveling down the river with me. And for more details on this river cruise or any other small ship cruise, please feel free to contact me by email as linda@therivercruiselady.com or visit www.therivercruiselady.com. And may today be your day to travel.